The Greenwood Nursing and Rehabilitation Center is a long-term nursing facility where older adults who need a bit more help with their activities of daily living than people who live in an assisted living facility live. The site, at first glance, doesn't seem like much. Little can be told from the plain exterior. Upon entering the facility, the lobby seemed tight with low ceilings and a locked door to the rest of the facility. The bingo-sized room was much more spacious and open than the hallways, large windows brightening the atmosphere and higher ceilings providing enough space for play. It was surprising to us, getting there that early, that there were few chairs around the tables, but numerous bingo cards had already been sitting out. This was because the majority of the bingo-sized participants were in wheelchairs. As the participants rolled in, we got to know them a bit. They ranged in age from 56 to early 90s, with an array of abilities. Most were in wheelchairs, but many had limiting injuries or mental deficits, but all had unique personalities.
Being at the community site was an extremely rewarding and beneficial experience. The older adults were always happy to see us, and we had a great time interacting with them. The site had a very positive and uplifting atmosphere, especially during the bingo games. Many participants expressed happiness at being able to do something and interact with others as opposed to just sitting in their rooms. While they did not always enjoy doing the exercises, most of them would try at least a few of them each session. Because the community site was a nursing home, the participants had a lower physiological reserve and skill and ability level was highly variable. This was demonstrated to us through 2 assessments, a sleep study and a hand grip strength test. For the sleep study, the participant reported pain and some sleep disturbance, leading to overall poor quality of sleep. For the hand grip test, the residents really seemed to enjoy it. They became very competitive with each other, leading to overall better results. It was surprising that most of the participants ranked in the average or normal category. A few even ranked in the above average category. Unsurprisingly, those who did not participate in the exercise portion of the program had lower hand grip results.
Going to the site was a great learning opportunity for us and for the older adults. The overall purpose of the project was to help older adults become more active by promoting physical activity in conjunction with an activity that they already enjoy. This was to help promote muscular strength, endurance, dexterity, range of motion, balance, and confidence. An additional benefit for the older adults was that they got to interact with more people than their regular nurses and staff. Another benefit for us was that we were exposed to working with older adults and learned how to interact with them.
We found that if we made the exercises more fun or relatable, the older adults were more likely to participate in each of the exercises. However, there were participants that refused to participate in exercises. This practice would occasionally rub off on other bingo-sizers. As future clinicians in various fields, we found that by getting this hands-on experience with older adults, we were given insight into how to interact with this population more effectively in the future. The participants were able to participate in an activity that they enjoy and got to experience the physiological benefits of exercise. They got to interact with their friends, with staff, and with people outside of their usual sphere. Studies have shown this to be extremely helpful at improving the mental state of older adults.
We also learned that older adults do not all fit into a cookie-cutter mold. This may seem obvious, but it is easy to formulate a mental concept of who all older adults are and what their challenges are. Our time in a real-life setting with a wide variety of individuals reinforced the idea that older adults are not all the same and they have just as many personality traits, challenges, and strengths as any other population. Some residents were fully independent. Others needed minimal encouragement to participate in the exercises. Others with more severe impairments needed maximum assistance to play bingo and participate in the exercises. While it is highly important to be informed about common aging symptoms, if we go into a clinical setting with preconceived notions about the person we are serving, we miss the unique individual and compromise best practice. Our time at Greenwood attached faces to our classroom concepts and better prepared us for working with the older population. Additionally, we learned how to properly apply various levels of prompting when working with residents who have unique needs. These prompts included pointing to bingo squares for residents who have visual impairments and providing them with darker bingo chips. We provided louder verbal prompts for residents with hearing loss and cues for residents who had difficulty attending to bingo calls due to executive functioning difficulties. Through the course of the semester, we observed several participants who had not initially participated in the exercises begin to try some of the more motivating ones, such as Rock the Baby and The Tiger. There was significant social engagement during this time as well, between the residents and with the WKU students.
If given the opportunity to do something differently, we would be more engaged with the participants earlier in the semester by asking them more about themselves and getting to know them earlier on. This personal relationship would have helped us get a better understanding of what exercises they would have benefited from the most, as well as making our time during the bingo size more enjoyable for us and the participants. We also thought about the possibility of getting the participants better prizes that would be more suited to their needs in their current living facility.
The take-home message is that when working with the older population, encouraging them to be more active by participating in exercise and daily activities that relate the exercises to the participants' daily lives can have a positive impact on normal aging. It is also beneficial for both communication disorder students and exercise science students to share knowledge amongst one another to gain more knowledge in related fields.